A medical mega-project is quietly rising in Jamaica, and it's about to change healthcare forever. In this video, we are going to look at how Spanish Town is becoming home to one of the Caribbean's most ambitious hospital projects. Backed by international loans, grants and government investment, this new 600-bed facility will deliver specialist care, from cardiology to psychiatry, under one modern roof. You'll discover what makes this build different from any other in Jamaica's history, including digital records, diagnostics and strategic infrastructure. We'll also explore the timeline, challenges and how this upgrade improves access for communities beyond Kingston. Get ready for a behind-the-scenes look at the future of healthcare in the region. To understand what is going on, I want you to picture the current regional hospital in Spanish Town, a 430-bed facility. Now imagine it evolving into a 6-story, 17,000 square meters healthcare complex with 600 beds. Modernized emergency services, ICU units and specialty departments like cardiology and oncology. That's not just construction, it's a dramatic leap in healthcare accessibility and quality for St. Catherine's population. In January 2024, ground was formally broken on an entirely new greenfield site, meaning planners started from a clean slate, eliminating retrofitting headaches and costly compromises. This rollout isn't patchwork, it's modernization done right. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through exactly how this ambitious transformation is being built, who's funding it, what facilities it will offer, where the project stands today, and why this one is different from past hospital upgrades. Plus, I'll share what this means for everyday Jamaicans, how it cuts down wait times, avoids referrals to Kingston, and creates good jobs. Then, we'll look at a nearby health centre upgrade at St. Jago Park, and finally assess the challenges still ahead. Then, we'll wrap it all with a strong conclusion and call to action. You'll get the full, polished picture. So, where is the $5.5 billion coming from? It might surprise you to learn this isn't just one giant check. It's a carefully balanced mix of local and international backing. First, the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB, provided a US $50 million loan through their health system strengthening program. That ensures international oversight and financial discipline. Next, the European Union granted €10.2 million specifically for hospital infrastructure and equipment, bringing in another layer of multinational scrutiny. Finally, Jamaica's government dedicated US $87 million directly from its national budget, made possible through steady fiscal management and disciplined revenue collection. This financial cocktail doesn't just build walls and roofs. It funds vital components such as medical equipment, staff training programs, and a state-of-the-art electronic health records (EHR) system. The mix of loans and grants brings transparency and accountability, while national investment shows a real political will to sustain the project well beyond ribbon-cutting day. Let's lift the curtain on what will live inside these walls. A brand new 6-story, 17,000 square meter tower is being constructed, significantly expanding the hospital's capacity. The number of available beds will increase from 430 to approximately 600. This means not only more patients can be accommodated, but the hospital will also be able to offer more services and specialties, helping meet the growing demand for quality healthcare in the region. A major upgrade is also happening in the accident and emergency wing. The redesigned space will now include a dedicated ambulance bay, which allows for quicker patient transfers alongside advanced triage zones designed to sort and prioritize cases efficiently. Multiple consultation rooms are being added to reduce waiting times and improve the overall flow of emergency care. Surgical and specialty care is also being transformed. 6 brand new operating theatres, fully equipped ICU suites, endoscopy rooms and expanded outpatient departments will allow a wider range of complex procedures to be performed right on site, eliminating the need for patient transfers. The hospital is becoming a diagnostic powerhouse with in-house CT, MRI, X-ray and ultrasound facilities. Advanced labs will handle immunology, hematology and serology, supported by a modern blood collection centre. Finally, electronic health records powered by the Phoenix Partnership (TPP) will digitally connect every department, ensuring faster, safer and fully integrated patient care. Mark your calendar. January 16th, 2024 was the official groundbreaking ceremony. Fast forward to May, July 2025, and significant progress has been made. Structural shear walls at ground level are finished. Tower crane installed mid-May. Utility trenches and foundational steel are being readied for the concrete pour. Since it's a greenfield development, President Holness pointed out that they avoided relocating existing services, a move that keeps the schedule clean and straightforward. Initial design hold-ups were resolved and construction moved into high gear. The full build is scheduled over 24 months, followed by 8 months for equipment installation and system setup, aiming for a Q1 2027 opening. Let's take a closer look at the rough progress timeline for this ambitious project. In early 2024, initial steps focused on site clearance and finalizing architectural and engineering designs. This phase laid the groundwork for construction to begin smoothly. By mid-2025, the foundation is expected to be completed, marking the transition to structural development. Between late 2025 and early 2026, attention will shift to interior build-out, including the installation of essential mechanical and electrical systems. Mid-2026 will usher in staff recruitment and the launch of clinical training programs. By early 2027, after final inspections and dry runs, the facility will be officially handed over, with doors opening to patients in Q1 2027. Why does this project go beyond the usual? What makes this different? In the past, we've seen hospital upgrades revolve around trying to improve services while continuing to operate from existing buildings. That means added delays, disruptions, and often a squeeze on quality. But this time, Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton emphasised that meticulous pre-planning, conducted off-site and before breaking ground, allowed the project to begin without interruptions. No service shutdowns, no improvisation, just smooth, logical rollout from day one. That kind of approach shifts the balance from promise to performance. Let's now focus on the heart of this story. Not the concrete, not the cranes, but the people who will benefit. Because at the core of this $5.5 billion project is a simple goal: to deliver faster, safer and more accessible care to Jamaicans who've waited far too long for quality health services. When the new Spanish Town Hospital opens in 2027, it will do far more than house advanced equipment. It will become a beacon of modern, equitable healthcare. For the first time, residents in St. Catherine won't have to travel all the way to Kingston for advanced diagnostics or specialist services. That alone reduces the burden on working-class families who often struggle with transportation, long wait times, and delayed care. Imagine a mother whose child needs urgent testing. Instead of being told to wait 2 weeks and travel 50 kilometers, she walks into a nearby hospital with an MRI machine, full lab and expert staff all in one place. That's not just convenience, it's life-saving. And the services offered won't just be general medicine. This facility will cover specialties like cardiology, oncology, psychiatry, ophthalmology, and gastroenterology. That means people with chronic conditions like heart disease, cancer, or diabetes will have a local medical home tailored to their needs. One of the most game-changing features of the new Spanish Town Hospital is the integration of electronic health records, EHR, powered by TPP, the same provider used by the UK's National Health Service. What does that mean for patients? It means your records will no longer be a stack of handwritten files prone to loss or error. Instead, every test, diagnosis, prescription and note is stored digitally, accessible instantly by doctors across departments. If you go from the emergency room to the pharmacy, your information follows you, no repeating yourself, no missing data. It speeds up diagnosis, improves safety and makes care more personal and effective. And beyond the patient benefit, it means hospital administrators can track inventory, monitor staff performance, and identify public health trends in real time. It's the kind of smart healthcare system that can elevate not just one hospital, but the entire regional health network. Let's not overlook the economic upside. Major infrastructure projects like this have ripple effects throughout the local economy. Already, hundreds of construction jobs have been created. supporting everyone from engineers and welders to plumbers and safety officers. Once the hospital opens, it will need a robust team of healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, lab technicians, radiologists, IT specialists, custodians and administrative staff. That's long-term employment and steady income for locals. But the impact extends even further. Surrounding businesses, from food vendors and taxi operators to local pharmacies, will benefit from the increased foot traffic and activity. With more people accessing the facility daily, it essentially becomes a hub that boosts the entire Spanish Town economy. And just down the road, another critical project is quietly taking shape: the expansion of the St. Jago Park Health Centre. This isn't just an afterthought, it's a strategic complement to the new hospital. Backed by a $704 million investment, the St. Jago upgrade includes a brand new 634 square meters building and the refurbishing of an existing 1,300 square meters space. The facility will offer essential primary care services like dentistry, eye screening for diabetics, lab work and mental health clinics. Why does that matter? Because hospitals should focus on acute and specialized care, not be overloaded with minor cases. By expanding the capacity of St. Jago Park, local residents can access routine checkups, counseling and screenings without crowding the main hospital. It's a smarter, more sustainable system that ensures everyone gets the right care at the right level. Completion is set for June 2026, meaning it will be up and running before the Spanish Town Hospital opens its doors. Together, these two facilities form a powerful, coordinated response to St. Catherine's health needs. Of course, no major development comes without its hurdles. The Spanish Town project has faced its fair share, from early design delays to logistical issues with imported materials. But what's different this time is the structured, transparent way those challenges are being handled. The oversight provided by the IDB and EU means all expenditures are monitored with international checks and balances. No mystery budgets, no untracked spending. Every dollar is accounted for. That builds trust with both donors and the public. Operational readiness is also being tackled head-on. Clinical training programs for new staff are scheduled to begin in mid-2026. IT teams are already being prepared to install and test the EHR system. Equipment procurement and installation, including complex machines like MRI and CT scanners, are being phased in with enough runway to avoid last-minute scrambles. Minister Tufton noted that the construction team and Health Ministry deliberately built flexibility into the timeline, allowing for dry runs and systems testing before the first patient walks in. It's not about rushing to meet deadlines, it's about getting it right the first time. If you're following this important development closely, and you really should, there are several key milestones to watch for as we approach the grand opening in 2027. By mid-2025, expect the completion of the hospital's upper floors along with the full operation of the crane system, crucial for continuing construction at height. This marks a major step forward in the building's progress. Moving into late 2025, the structural enclosure phase will be completed. This means the installation of windows, roofing, and the outer finishes will come together, giving the hospital its external form and weather protection. In early 2026, the focus shifts to the arrival and installation of essential medical equipment. This includes MRIs, surgical tools, and laboratory systems critical for the hospital's operations. By mid-2026, recruitment and training of medical and technical staff will be underway, ensuring the team is prepared for day-to-day operations. As late 2026 arrives, systems testing will begin. This involves trial runs of the electronic health record system, staff dry runs, and pilot clinical services to fine-tune processes. Finally, in the first quarter of 2027, the hospital will officially open its doors and admit its first patients, marking a new chapter in healthcare services. Stay plugged into updates from Jamaica's Ministry of Health and Wellness, the Jamaica Information Service, JIS, and the Southeast Regional Health Authority, SERHA. These agencies regularly post verified updates and are your best sources for factual progress. What's happening in Spanish Town isn't just construction, it's transformation. This project brings modern healthcare into reach for everyday Jamaicans, with advanced imaging, faster emergency response, and specialty services that once required hours of travel. With global backing, strong planning, and cutting-edge design, this hospital promises not just treatment, but trust in a better system. With global backing, strong planning, and cutting-edge design, this hospital promises not just treatment, but trust in a better system. If this inspired you, or gave you hope for the future, don't keep it to yourself. Like the video, share it, and hit that subscribe button for more updates on real change in the Caribbean. And tell us in the comments what part of this project excites you most.